The day when this happened, I'm in shock. And I think this is important for your listeners because you're in shock. It's really hard to make rational decisions when you're in shock and all of these things happening. So the surgeon came in to this conference room where we were sitting and he sat with me and he said, "Okay, Jody, I need you to sign this paper if you want me to go ahead with this surgery." And it was very clear, I think, on that paper, but I wasn't processing what it said. And I didn't realize the exact surgery this doctor was doing until 2.5 months later. So they removed the entire front lobe of his brain, which they had to do because that's what was damaged. And at the time, I'm like, I mean, I didn't ask any questions about the surgery. I'm like, well, yes, do what you need to do to save my husband. And there was this woman there, um, who was somebody I knew from the neighborhood, not a super close friend. She literally took me by the arms and goes, "Jody, are you sure you want to do this?" And I'm like, "Of course I want to do this. Like it's my husband." But I did not process any of that. So then fast forward to the Rehabilitation Institute part. And one of the doctors there, as we're going through his care and what's happening, the doctor looks at me and he goes, "Jody, they removed the entire front lobe of his brain." And I went, "So what does that mean? Can you live without the front lobe of your brain?" And the doctor started crying and he said, "It depends what you call living." And
Oh,
I'm like, "Oh, okay. Now we have a different decision to make because Steve certainly wouldn't want to just be lying in a bed unconscious for years and years and years on end. I mean, I know that. We never outlined that or said any of that on paper, but I know that. And I wouldn't want to live like that either. Um, but we did not have any of the written medical directives and things. And so it was my understanding if Steve's family wanted to intervene and say, yeah, we want him to live in a bed and exist like that. I believe there could have been, and you may know better than I, some potential issues. Um, so I guess before finalizing the decision, I remember it's weird the things you remember. I literally took like a folding soccer chair from my home, and I'm home at this point. I go to the park across the street, sit in this soccer chair so I can have privacy. And have this call with his family to say, this is what's really going on. And Steve wouldn't want this. And so I think we have to move him to hospice. And I just wanted to share that with you. And they said, we understand and we trust you and we know this is the best decision, as hard as it is.